All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the 2023 Samsung Solve for Tomorrow National Winners event. Yay! I'm Ann Wu, Executive Director of Corporate Citizenship at Samsung Electronics America, and I have the pleasure of leading the corporate citizenship team that runs the Samsung Solve for Tomorrow competition. I'm so excited to be here with all of you today in Washington, D.C., and all of you watching on the live stream this morning to help us celebrate and honor a group of really, truly inspiring and innovative students who are here today. We have watched your program all year, your projects, and we're big fans of all of you, and we're so excited to be able to have this culminating event here this morning. It's my personal honor to be here for this 13th year of Samsung Solve for Tomorrow. To get to this moment, our national finalists have been here in Washington, D.C., super busy, presenting their projects in front of a live judging panel and seeing a bit of the city. So let's take a quick look to see what they've been up to this time.
Being here amongst all the other national finalists feels amazing. We worked so hard to get here, and I'm just really enjoying every minute of it.
I've never been to DC before, so I'm excited to be here, and I've also never been to a baseball game before.
The fact that these students are now meeting each other is powerful, because if you imagine a room full of some of the most creative young minds in one place, it's phenomenal.
All the best ideas are made through collaboration, and I think collaboration is really vital to making something really special.
I think the pitch went really well. We'd been working on it for a while. We had something that we were really proud of, and I think we delivered out there.
I was blown away. They were taking, kind of a hyper-localized problem in their community and solving that, but then all of their solutions can have a much larger impact.
It really does open up a new world of what you can do through technology.
If we were a national winner, this would do so much for our school.
I would really like to put that back into our classroom so that we can get other kids to develop their ideas, because so many kids have ideas, they just simply don't have the funding for it.
It's been amazing, and I would say to keep doing this because it changes many lives.
So as you can see, it's been fast-paced but super fun. That was just yesterday, in fact. So a lot of energy. We're all here together for our second day of programming, and we're so glad, again, to be here in Washington, D.C. We're fortunate to have so many special speakers and guests with us this morning, including Samsung Electronics America's very own President and CEO, Mr. K.S. Choi. He'll be joining us here on stage later on in the program. But to kick today's festivities off, I'd like to pass the mic over to our welcome speaker, the Honorable Mark Lippert. Mark is the Executive Vice President, Head of North America Public Affairs, and Chief Risk Officer for Samsung Electronics North America. Prior to his work in the private sector, Mark has had a distinguished career in the United States government, having served as a United States ambassador to the Republic of Korea, and has held several senior positions in the Department of Defense and White House. He's also served in the uniformed military as an intelligence officer in the U.S. Navy, having been deployed in Afghanistan, Iraq, and other regions around the world. Please join me in welcoming Mark.
Thanks, Ann. All right, good morning, everyone. Great to be here. Real honor on behalf of Samsung to host you in our facilities. I'm Mark Lippert. Ann, thanks for the warm introduction. People hear about my bio, and my mom she's from Norton, Kansas. She says I just can't keep a job. So it's a real honor to finally try to prove your mother wrong. Anyway. Thanks to the New Mexico delegation for waking us up this morning. We really appreciate that. That was a great, boisterous opening. And also just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for coming to DC. This is time away from your families, from your homes. This is a sacrifice, this is a commitment, and we really appreciate that you not only took time to come to DC to see a place that I call home and my wife calls home and our kids call home, but also to do it with Samsung in deep and abiding partnership. So we are grateful, we are honored to host you, we are grateful and we are honored to have you participate in what we think is a key, really a cornerstone event of what we do here, the work we do here in the Washington area. At Samsung, our guiding vision is together for tomorrow, enabling people, and we are committed to fostering the education of future generations and ensuring they are prepared to develop creative solutions for this technology-driven world. And we saw some really great creativity already on the screen here today. Our flagship program that embodies this vision is, of course, Solve for Tomorrow, which we launched 13 years ago with an aspiration to contribute to the conversation around the importance of STEM, right? Science, technology, engineering, and math. And 13 years is a long time given we are not that old here in the United States. So this piece of Samsung has been really an important part of our legacy and I think is a real part of our future going forward. And despite continued hurdles to overcome in classrooms, educators answered our annual challenge, show how STEM can be applied to improve your community. And from those remarkable ideas, we reviewed and narrowed down the competing group to just 10 middle and high schools to become our national finalists. So congratulations to each one of you on the milestone of being here and for inspiring your ideas, work, projects delivered. It's exciting to me that Samsung partners with all of you, tomorrow's leaders, to make today's event happen. A big round of applause for everybody already. Thank you. And let me just close by saying, I understand you went to the baseball game. I understand the Nationals won. Thank you for turning around the Nationals. That's a really big contribution. Next year, come to Samsung, come to Korea. We've got the Samsung Lions. We own a baseball team at Samsung. It needs help too, so come to Korea. Thank you, everybody.
Mark, they might take you up on it next year. You know, as we begin announcing this year's winners for the competition, I just want to take a moment, just as Mark has done, just to celebrate every school, every classroom that has been part of the competition this year. You know, it is a journey and a commitment to be part of the program. We recognize that. And of course, we have the 10 national finalists here today, but every classroom around the country that took part in this year's competition, we just want to say thank you. You know, changing the conversation around STEM to connect it to community change is something that we strongly believe in, and it is both a contest and a competition, but something that we really want to share with communities all across the country. So for that, we just want to say thank you for watching the live stream, but also being part of the competition from the very, very beginning of the school year when we started back in the fall. So thank you for that. And just congratulations to everyone for being here. It's truly remarkable to have met you. You know, hasn't it felt like a week or two already and getting to know each other? Everyone came Sunday. It was just a couple of days ago, like 36 hours ago. Feels like a lifetime. And you'll have friendships and relationships that will last you a lifetime after this short stint. But, you know, let's start with our awards. So we have Yolanda Vicente, who's going to come up and start the award.
Hi everyone, I'm Yolanda Vicente. I am a Samsung employee and a proud lead mentor for Samsung Solve for Tomorrow. The Samsung employee family share a strong passion for bringing innovative solutions to create a real impact in our communities. Each of us has the opportunity to make a difference, as our students have shown us. Personally, I feel proud to share my STEM knowledge to empower our future learner generations. Moreover, we aren't just glad to support Samsung Solve for Tomorrow. We are really excited to see teams compete for the top prizes and to bring advanced technologies back to their hometowns. So, Samsung employees were able to vote on which school would win this year's Employee Choice Award, and a special $10,000 prize, what is not bad. So it's time for the first award. Congratulations to Brandywine High School for the greatest state from Delaware. Come here.
Okay, we're going to go in front of the podium, front of the podium. Congratulations. Here's your award. Okay, and we'll take some photos.
That was great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Linda. Okay. Okay. Next, we're going to ask one of the teachers from last year to come up and join us to present the next award. Paula?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Paula Labby. I'm a robotics and electronics teacher from Great Bridge High School in Chesapeake, Virginia. Last year, our school was a national winner and the community choice winner. And yesterday, I had the opportunity to judge these outstanding projects. So I have experienced the Samsung competition at many different levels, and I can tell you that it's had a large impact on me as a teacher. It's invigorated me and shown me what my students are possible, what they're possible to do outside of the classroom. It has impacted my students. It has shown them what they can do and given them opportunities that you guys don't even realize yet, what doors this is opening for you. It has impacted our school by allowing us to upgrade technology in critical areas, and it has impacted our community. Our community has rallied around us and shown our school and our students the support that they don't often feel. Speaking of community, one of the traditions at the Samsung Solve for Tomorrow final event is for the prior year's Community Choice winner to announce the new winner of the Community Choice Award. The Community Choice Award is run through public online voting so that the community can rally and vote for their favorite projects. Not only does the school walk away with the accolades of the Community Choice winner, but the winning school also gets to take home an additional $10,000 in Samsung technology and supplies for their school. This year's Community Choice winner is Richmond Hill Middle School from Georgia. Please join me on the stage.
Let's have your teachers come up too, right? Absolutely. Come on up. All right. Let's take some photos. Congratulations. Thank you, Paula. Okay. Thank you, Paula. It's so great to have you back again. Paula, you may have seen yesterday, she was a judge in the competition as well, so she got to see the other side of being part of the competition after competing for several years. At this point now, I'd like to transition a bit of the programming from the awards to introduce you to one of our Samsung Solve for Tomorrow alums, Daniela Gonzalez. Daniela was one of the student leads from Princeton High School, one of the 2022 national winners. She is truly an inspiration to her teacher, to her classmates, to her team, and the entire community. Daniela, welcome up to the stage.
good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for the introduction. I want to start say thank you very much for Samsung family. Thank you for this opportunity. All right. I was on last year winners team in the Solve for Tomorrow Samsung, and this was part because I really love Samsung products. So we started the application and did our research on start a way to help the environment. So with the support of Samsung, sorry, I'm a little nervous. My English is not too well, so I'm nervous for that. And so with the support of Samsung, we start a company which is called Solfeliz. And now we reduce 3 tons of waste food. Waste food, that is really well. And we use the BSF, or black soldier fly oil, and we use the receipts for chicken's food, which they give eggs every day, so that's good. And actually, we continue with the research, and we use this when we start with Samsung. Then we continue. We just don't win and we left. No, we continue with the research. So we use this for GSHS, or Junior Science and Humanities Symposium, which I'm in the 10 finalists, and I'm in the Mercer County Science Fair, which I win the 2nd place with the same project, Screwed with Box. So let me tell you that stay here today is not easy for me. It's not an easy way, and my life is really complicated. I was having some medical helps that makes more difficult my academy life. So guys, I'm here because I want to give you a message for you. And I want to say congratulations, everybody, for staying here. I know you work really hard, and always put attention in your and the things that you love. And the people always say that you can do whatever you want by yourself. But let me tell you something. We need the people around us. And for me, the most important thing is be nice with the people around you, and always say thank you for the things that you have. Because believe me, in Guatemala, I didn't have too much help with my dreams. I want to be a marine biologist, and I want to study environmental studies. And I'm gonna start with all of this work, the work of the research, 1 year ago, because nobody's helped me. This dream was asleep, because when I was 7 years old, I discovered the science world. And when I was 12 years old, I take my first phone, which is a Samsung, is why I love Samsung. And my first television was a Samsung, so is why when I'm talking about Samsung, I remember a good part of my life. So so with that, I was have access to internet. So I'm starting learning by myself. I'm starting learning by about biology, astrophysics, and the ocean life. So I'm doing this with little bit internet because we have Wi-Fi here, which is limited. But in Guatemala, we had to buy little cards, which we have to put a code for internet. So sometimes I use my 5 quetzales, which is like $1, but in Guatemala, for buy that little card and make my research. So I was having a lot of curiosity about the world, but you live in a country where you can do your dreams when it comes to the real life. So appreciate that, guys. And appreciate the people who help you. And please, please, just don't win, just don't do the things and leave it there. Continue with your dreams, continue. And remember, we always have an option. And always take the opportunities that the people gives you. And again, congratulations. Don't never give up, get over. don't do that, never. And always, we need help. When you need help, when you feel alone, when you feel whatever bad thing in your life, go and find help. Everybody wants to help you when you are a good person, when you are nice. So congratulations again, and thank you so much for your time.
I think Daniela is very humble in her comments. Daniela is the reason why Princeton High School participated in last year's competition. She found out about the competition and then asked her teacher if they could participate. So that was the starting point of the competition, and we couldn't be prouder of Daniela and her teammates for their progress in their studies and in whatever STEM career path they take. So Daniela was an inspiration to us when we met her last year, and we just wanted to share her message. And especially as a student who spent her formative years, her early years in another country and came to the US and is steadfast in her commitment to become a STEM professional. So thank you, Daniela. That's really, really wonderful. Thank you. Okay. So now we'd love to transition to our next segment, which is the sustainability innovation portion.
Hi everyone, I'm Prerna Tomar and I focus on environmental policy at Samsung. I'm really excited to be here with you all today. I'm joined by a special Samsung partner.
Hi, good morning. My name's Sarah Espinoza. I'm the president and CEO of the National Environmental Education Foundation, or NEEF, which is based here in DC. Really excited to be here. We've been a longtime partner of Samsung and really share the goal of educating for the environment and sustainability.
Excellent. We are so proud to announce this year's Sustainability Innovation Award as part of the Samsung Solve for Tomorrow program. This award celebrates the project that best demonstrates innovation that delivers short-term and long-term environmental impact. Before I hand it over to Sarah to make the announcement about the Sustainability Innovation Award, I'd like to share a little bit with all of you about Samsung's sustainability efforts. Last year, Samsung launched an environmental strategy, and as part of that strategy, we have committed to net zero carbon emissions across our global operations by 2050 and by 2030 for our device businesses. This includes Scope 1 and Scope 2 emissions, and we've also committed to deploying renewable energy around the globe, and we've met the commitment for 100% renewable energy in the US already, and this has resulted in Samsung ranking number 10 in the EPA's 100% green powers users list. And our efforts don't stop there. We're really committed to energy efficiency as well. As part of our environmental strategy, we committed to improve the efficiency of our product, an average of 30% by 2030 compared to 2019. And energy efficiency is important to our consumers. It helps save money on utility bills. And that's one of the reasons that Samsung in 2021 was granted the 2021 Energy Star Corporate Commitment Award. And this year, Samsung is the only company to have won 2 Partner of the Year Sustained Excellence Awards for Product Brand Owner and Energy Management for product energy efficiency, as well as the energy efficient operations that we have in the US. So, I think these are some of the important ways that Samsung is committed to sustainability. It's really exciting that, you all are here today, and we're so delighted to announce the Sustainability Innovation Award. I just want to say that I'm really amazed at everything that you all have accomplished. You've worked so hard, and I'm looking forward to seeing all that you're going to continue to accomplish. So with that, I'll turn it over to Sarah to introduce the award winner.
Thank you. Yes, and I think it's pretty clear about Samsung's commitment to sustainability. This year, the Sustainability Innovation Award was increased to recognize the importance of environmental sustainability to the company. So there will be $50,000 in sustainable Samsung technology for the winning school. And we were really impressed by a project that is reducing the impact of global warming, engineering mural art using a climate-positive paint. So Bloomington High School South, please come up and accept your award.
Congratulations. Yay, we did it. All right, thank you so much and congratulations. Yep.
All right, moving right along. We're actually early in this program. It's a big group of technical people who are very good at keeping things moving on time. In DC, we're always late. It's kind of a mess, and it's usually we're cutting from the program. Here, we're actually having to sort of buy for time thanks to the efficiency, the ruthless efficiency of this group. But in all seriousness, congratulations to Bloomington South. Wow, well done. Daniela, also thank you for your message of community, opportunity, hard work, innovation. These are things that Samsung wants to be a full and equal partner with in this journey. So thank you for those previous parts of the program. All right, now it is my pleasure, my great honor to announce this year's first Congressional Award winner for being a STEM champion. This senator has demonstrated his leadership of STEM through everyday work, quote, everyday work, but by reinforcing the importance of the CHIPS and Science Act, as well as a number of initiatives and workforce training programs to bolster US-based research, along with increased manufacturing right here in the United States. Recently, this senator showed strong support for STEM research by helping Georgia Tech University, I'm giving it away here, receive more than $4.7 million in funds that will help access high-tech research and spur the creation of the future jobs in technology. He is a champion of STEM education, pivotal research that will allow our country to maintain and strengthen our global leadership in technology advancements. And if working in this country isn't enough, he's also a great champion of the U.S.-South Korea alliance. Fresh from a trip from South Korea, also the work that he is doing to bring South Korean investment into Georgia, leading-edge STEM, technology, manufacturing, education, all working together. That is the future of this great alliance. On behalf of Samsung Electronics America, I am honored to recognize Senator Ossoff from Georgia as our 2023 Samsung STEM Champion Award. Give it up to Senator Ossoff. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, you too. How you doing? Thanks for this. Easy. My pleasure. The floor is yours, as they say.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Ambassador, thank you so much for that kind introduction, and thank you for this honor. I just want to take a moment and thank and congratulate all the students who are here for this amazing achievement represented by your trip here to Washington, but more importantly, I want to thank you for the amazing work that you've done, innovating and proving how young minds equipped with technology and resources can dream of new ways to lift people up, to solve tough problems, to make life easier and less painful for your fellow human beings, and to promote a healthy and sustainable future for all of us here in the United States and around the world. I'd Of course, want to honor and thank all of the students here, but I do have to play favorites and give a special shout out to the students from Richmond Hill Middle in the great state of Georgia. Congratulations to you for your achievements. Please join me in giving a round of applause to my constituents. And there we go, there's the Georgia table. But to all of the honorees, to all of the students, to all of the teachers and mentors and parents who have made this opportunity possible for these extraordinary young people, thanks for the work that you do, Ambassador. Thank you again for this honor. I'll continue to work to deepen U.S.-Korea relations in the interest of both countries and the world, and it's a pleasure to be with you this morning. Thank you.
It's not official until you give it the award. Our North American CEO, too, coming up here as well. Okay, let's check. There you go. Maybe in front of the podium?
Yes.
Yes.
In front of the podium.
Please.
Okay, sure.
Please hear the stage manager. There we go.
Here we go, and then we'll be on that.
On behalf of
A quick thank you to the Senator for taking time out to come and visit us and be part of this morning's program. It's such a great honor to have a moment, to have some leaders come and share their point of views, and also to make this day even more special. So thank you very much for that moment. Yes, we are doing well on time. we are good at keeping time and giving that. So we appreciate so far. And so how has the program been so far? Fun? Exciting? All right. You know, it's really exciting for us to be able to share with all of you some of the great moments, some of our great alums, some teachers who have been part of the program as well. This is really, again, 13 years of us really being able to mark as something that's very special to us as a company. Solve for Tomorrow has become a global program, so it's in over 50 countries around the world. So not to put any pressure on many of you, but there are my colleagues and other schools all across the world who are watching the live stream today. No pressure, no pressure. But you know, it's really because the United States, having run Solve for Tomorrow since the creation of the program, it was created here for the U.S. schools, has really been a leader in sort of demonstrating Samsung's commitment to STEM education. And we've been so amazed to see the evolution of the program over the years, as Solve for Tomorrow started as an environmental competition and just expanded. Sustainability always as a cornerstone of what we've been able to do. But it's been great. I have to say, I was, maybe I'm dating myself, but I was an employee mentor the first year of the program back in 2010, and then had the pleasure of leading the program for several years now. It's so amazing to see all of you present so well yesterday, to have such pride for your school, such support of your teammates and all of the other schools as well. It's been really a joy for all of us, my entire team, who've been here, you know, since we've been here since Saturday, and the Washington, D.C. team that's been here, you know, they're based out of here. We've been planning for weeks and weeks and weeks to make this something that is deserving for all of you. So we hope that, you know, for all of you who have been here in Washington, D.C. with us, you know, we hope that it's been a pleasurable experience, a fun experience, a learning experience as well for all of you, with a little bit of fun and moments that are authentic to DC as well. So we have a lot more programming after the events, but we really want to make it a great time and a once-in-a-lifetime experience for all of you. For those who are watching on the live stream, I can't thank you enough for taking time out of your day to be part of this event. We can't have everyone here in DC with us, unfortunately, but it is an experience that we can share all together by watching on the live stream. So thank you so much for taking the time out to celebrate this National Winners event and really the journey that all the schools have taken all year to be part of this competition. We are excited for programming that will take place next year for Solve for Tomorrow. Many of you I've already reached out to with suggestions and improvement points and just ways we can always be there with the schools who are participating in across the country and making sure that we're relevant, important, and impactful for this program. So thank you so much for that. And as we continue on the program, I just want to share that who we consider alumni of the program is very vast and wide. We love to have you as part of our family. We call it a family. And we love to know what all of our students who have been part of the competition, what you do after. We are there for your journey beyond just today. We want to see all of you, become STEM majors, STEM professionals, STEM educators in the future maybe, and really share the magic of what STEM can do to create social change. And so please, if you're listening from school or work, from home, or wherever you are, and those of you who are here in the room today, please make sure that we are able to keep in touch with all of you, and you can meet Daniela and her teacher, Mr. Eastburn, who are here today. So that we can tell those stories year after year, because that for us is very much a point of pride for us to make sure that we are doing everything we can with you, for you, and that you are also are able to inspire future students, future classrooms as part of it. I also want to mention that we will have more programming for teachers later on in the summer, so stay tuned for that. Teacher Academy is one of the many programs that we do, and is very much a point of continuing that relationship we have in Harry Preston, thank you for coming, Harry, who was also a judge yesterday, and Paula and Paula Labby and Mark Eastburn. These are alumni. We have George Dowdy as well here. They're previous teachers who've competed in the competition, who come back again, but really are part of this family that we treasure so much at Samsung. So, today is a moment in time. It is a special moment in time, but please know that this is just one of many moments in time that we hope to have with all of you. Another point to have is, every year we've done this for 13 years continuously here in the United States as part of the program. There will be a 14th. So for all of you who are interested in competing again in the competition, you can. And all of those of the schools that are in classrooms that are watching from different locations, we will start back in the fall. So we hope to continue this competition with all of your support and participation as part of it, because this is an important program to us, but we can't have this program without all of you. So thank you so much for being part of that. We're going to actually proceed in the program, but because this is kind of like getting to the end, I just want to take a moment and just recognize, get some energy in the room. For those of you at home, you can stand up and you can do something fun. But, we have 10 finalist schools here today. So what I'd like to do is just take a moment and list all the schools so we can get a little cheer group. For all of you having viewing parties back at home, please cheer for the teams as I call for them. And we're going to do it in the same order we did this morning. So can we get some cheers for Brandywine High School from the state of Delaware? Good. There we go, there we go. There we go. We're going to take a moment to celebrate Strawberry Crest High School from Florida. Okay. We're going to skip for Corkside. We're going to go to Bloomington High School South from Indiana. Okay, that's good energy. Merrimack Valley High School from New Hampshire. Give it up. Okay, we know this school has been very, very loud, so let's do it again. Let's give it up for Santa Teresa High School from New Mexico. They keep us all energized. They've been doing this the whole trip. That's fantastic. Doral Academy of Northern Nevada from the state of Nevada. Hi, yay! We have Liberty Avenue Middle School from the state of New York. Yay! Okay, now just to take a moment, this school probably traveled the most in terms of hours to get here after many travails to get to Washington, D.C. Let's welcome Porter High School from the state of Texas. All right, and finally, last but not least, Greenbrier East High School from West Virginia. Okay, and we have some photo taking going on in the back, but last but not least, Richmond Hill Middle School from the state of Georgia with the great senator who's here taking photos with all of them. Okay, we've got a lot of action going on here in the room. For those of you watching the live stream don't see it, but we've got some great photo taking. I'm sure many of them have been posting it on social media, so you'll be able to follow on our social channels. But we try and make sure there's a great experience for everyone, including some great photos for social, because that's what we do now. And it's a wonderful experience for everyone. What we're going to do is transition to a moment that many of you have been waiting for, which is... No one's interested? It's the national winners, right? Big part of all of it. That's right. And because it is an exciting moment for all of you, so every year we announce 3 national winners in no particular order as part of the competition. These are the 3 schools that have, from the judges, I love all of you, so I don't vote, because all of you would win, and then I would have to explain why the prize amount is so much more than it's supposed to be. But no, we have the pleasure of announcing the 3 national winners. We announce 3 every year because it's hard to pick one. It makes it easier for a bit of all of us. But every school has a different dimension and strength. So we had the judges. We had 5 judges who worked very hard. I think they all slept a long time after being part of the event. There's a lot of brain power and energy. Thank you for all of that. To evaluate all of the presentations, they saw your videos ahead of time. I really had the hard job of choosing who the 3 national winners would be. And so without further ado, what I'd like to do now is introduce our president and CEO, K.S. Choi, to the stage, if I may. K.S. Choi is our CEO of North America. He started out at Samsung as a software engineer. And so he's been with the company for over 30 years now, and he's held multiple major strategic and commercial roles in the company, sharing Samsung innovations with customers in the United States, in Europe, and in South Korea. He's really a great example of what an engineer can do, a career that grows and leads innovation and messaging and really drives the company forward. And so we are so thankful to have him as our CEO and also presenter of the national awards this morning. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're going to show the first video.
First video first.
So we can see who the first winner is.
First winner is...
Heat-related illness has claimed the lives of many student athletes, including one of our peers in 2019. Our team used STEM to address this problem.
Introducing the Human Health Band, or HH Band, a wearable device that monitors athlete body temperature and sends real-time data to the coach.
I think being a part of Samsung Solve for Tomorrow has been really helpful in seeing the real-world applications of STEM and showed me how much that I can actually do with it, and it's definitely inspired me to do more in the future.
Really, after working on this project and being a student athlete myself, I really want to go into sports medicine and just be able to use this knowledge to help, as many people as possible.
If we won the $100,000 in tech for our school, it would be a game changer. Having this technology in our classroom would definitely inspire the kids, and I think also the other teachers. So rather than just impacting my classroom, it will impact multiple classrooms.
All right. So first national winner goes to Strawberry Crest High School from Florida.
Okay, let's take a quick photo. Quick question for the teacher. Sorry, I know you're crying. You're tearing up. But how does it feel to lead such an amazing team of students?
They are amazing. They're not the exception at our school, though. All of our students are amazing, and I can't believe how many amazing people I've met here, all the other schools, and especially like the middle schools. They're so young, and they did such an amazing job. So congratulations to everybody, and we hope that you guys continue on with your journey in the STEM process. I know my kids are super excited, and everybody back home watching, thank you so much for all your support.
Thank you. Yay! Okay. That's good.
Second national.
Let's go to the video.
Our bee population is declining. Every single day, millions of these crucial insects die.
By applying STEM, we created Hive Hub utilizing a microcontroller with temperature, humidity, VOC, and 4 sensors.
Hive Hub is a beehive monitoring system that collects live data from inside the hive and displays it on the web and a user-friendly app.
Hive Hub, saving the bees with ease.
We've all worked super hard to get to this point, and now that we're finally at it, it's just amazing to look back and see all the struggles we've had, all the interviews we've had with beekeepers, all the teamwork that we've had, all the late nights staying up, working on the app and the code, and it's just been super amazing.
I'm so proud of them because they started on this project early in the year, and every time they hit another hurdle, they just said, okay, how are we gonna fix this? They really understood the real design process and getting to a real solution.
It was really fun to just see how something that we created from scratch can really impact the environment.
All right. Second national winner is Porter High School from Texas.
Welcome back to the stage. You're returning champions. How does it feel to be back with a team as part of Solve for Tomorrow?
I'm just so thankful for the Samsung Solve for Tomorrow team just for providing this opportunity for our students and all the students in the room to be able to really take the design process out in the community. We could not have done this project without our community. They started with an idea, but without the resources of the community just like stepping up and helping us, it wouldn't have been possible. And these kids worked so hard this year. I couldn't be more proud of them.
Thank you so much, and congratulations to Porter High School. Thank you. We're gonna have you. Yes, back down this way. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Okay. Okay, and we have one more to go.
Some daily tasks that seem easy present unexpected challenges for the millions of Americans with independent living disabilities.
Devices like the one shown here, called power links, allow those with physical disabilities to control appliances with an assistive switch. However, these can be cost prohibitive for those who need them most.
Using STEM, we created a low-cost alternative to the devices that exist, redesigned them a little bit to create something that's a lot more accessible for students with disabilities.
Our device is a seamless substitute for the interface box, so current systems will be easily replaced. Second, our transition to mass-manufactured products allows us to make it for less than $10, a 97% reduction from current market products.
They did it, they crushed it. That made me feel very proud as an educator, somebody who's seen this project from its very basic beginning to see where it can go now.
If we were Samsung National winners, I think that would mean a lot to our community and our school, and it would be a huge help to have new technology. It would be a huge help for everyone.
All right. Third national winner is Brandywine High School from Delaware.
So we've been talking about, for the past week, no, it's been 36 hours or so, about what it's like to have a group of seniors who have been finishing up their high school time, but also competing for this competition. What's it like being here?
It's profound. I've seen these guys since they were freshmen over the last 4 years. I've seen how they've grown academically, as far as their maturity goes, their care about our community and helping others. And I'm so excited about where they're going to go next. Yeah, excited to be here. Thank you, Samsung, for making this possible. This has been a joy, beginning to end. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Okay, thanks so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Just congratulations to all 3 national winners. I have to say, like, their projects were amazing. It was a very, very, very competitive year for the competition. I think that there were so many great projects. It was phenomenal and very, very tough job for the judges to be able to select the 3 national winners. But congratulations to all of you for an amazing year and just an amazing effort to date. Can we give another round of applause for all of them? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, thanks, Ann. Thanks. The big finish here is coming, and it is our second Congressional Award winner, and we are really, really honored that this senator is here. It's always a challenge here to sort of not give away who it is, but also do a proper introduction. But I would just say this senator is a great friend of Samsung. Has been incredibly supportive of our future electric vehicle battery manufacturing facility in a place called Kokomo, which will create more than 1,400 jobs. 1,400 jobs, rather. He was one of, and remains, I should say, the leading advocates of the CHIPS and Science Act. Also demonstrated tremendous leadership by co-sponsoring the American Innovation and Jobs Act to ensure the U.S. continues to be a world leader in innovation and spurs future R&D pipeline and production efforts across the United States. Throughout his impressive tenure in Congress, worked tirelessly to advance the American scientific enterprise and secure robust, consistent federal funding for more research, and especially bringing it home to my part of the United States, the Midwest, the heartland. We really appreciate this. This dedication has strengthened the partnership between universities, federal research agencies, and continues to support the STEM talent which all of you represent here today. I would also be remiss if I didn't say he's a graduate of the Naval Academy. I'm jealous. A former intelligence officer, University of Chicago MBA, lawyer. This person is impressive, dedicated. We are lucky to have him on side. Please, I am honored to please give a big round of applause, because I'm honored to recognize Senator Young from Indiana as a 2023 Samsung STEM Champion Award. Thank you, Senator. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, thank you. Thank you to Samsung. Why don't we give Samsung a round of applause for just creating these It's Samsung who has helped create these opportunities. I would personally like them to know that we don't take this for granted. KS, thank you for your leadership. Thank you to all of the teachers and students who invested their heart and soul and creativity and thoughtfulness into these projects. It really is inspiring. It's a word that's thrown around quite a bit these days, but I am consistently inspired by our young people. It's well known and well documented that there are all sorts of challenges in this country, but as I look at the next generation and their problem-solving mindset and their can-do spirit, it really represents, I think, the best of America and the best of humanity, and I'm here to, in part, celebrate them. I'll keep my remarks brief, which will be a blessing, I know, to all of you, but there was a person I went to school with by the name of Albert Einstein. No, not really. I didn't go to school with him. But he had a habit not only of solving difficult problems, but also saying profound things. And he said, if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. And I think that, in essence, it's the beauty of STEM education. We are trying to pursue simple answers to complex problems. And as I've seen some of these projects just in the last number of minutes and the concepts that you've pursued and the way you've gone about it, you've gone after some really hard problems, and oftentimes the answer in the end is simple after a whole lot of hard work. So thank you for harnessing our ability to identify those simple answers and show them to grown-ups. I want to give a special shout out to, this is parochial, I happen to represent a state, and I want to give due recognition to that state, Bloomington High School South, from my great state of Indiana. I'm really proud of you. Yeah. So you're carrying around multiple gold medals, you know, to use an Olympian analogy. Your project, which is, I understand, harnesses the power of barium sulfate, I actually once knew what that was, to create a paint that reflects the sun's energy with a remarkable efficiency, and it could change the whole field of cooling paints, positioning them as another tool for sustainable climate control in the future. Sheesh, these are high achievers. What have I done today? So let's remember, as I dismount here, and we move on to the next item in your program, that the heart of STEM education, the heart of STEM, I would argue the heart of our country and of humanity, in the end, it's about people. It's about people who ask and dream and solve problems and do it boldly and know how to collaborate with others for the betterment of their communities, of their family, and maybe for the whole world. And that's here in part what we're celebrating as well. So thank you much to Samsung. Let me all know how I can be of assistance moving forward. Let's do some good together. God bless.
It doesn't count without the award.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right there in the middle there, Senator, for you. Stage manager. Yes. All right. Senator, on behalf of Samsung.
It's a bit heavy.
Great, thank you.
Thank you. That trophy is like for weightlifting. It's not a small one. So as we close out this time, I just want to say thank you to everyone for coming to this morning's event. You know, it was an early start for many of you, but we are so appreciative to have you come and be part of the conclusion of the 13th year of the Samsung Solve for Tomorrow competition. I also want to thank all the Samsung team members, my colleagues who've been part of this event. You know, if it's seamless, that means we did a good job planning, but we've been planning for weeks and weeks ahead of time, both in New Jersey and with my colleagues here in Washington, D.C. So can I get a round of applause for everyone who's been working on the program? It is truly a labor of love, and so for many of our partners and for my teammates of the program. We've been thinking, dreaming, hoping for a great experience with all of you, and so thank you to all of them, including, I want to give a special shout out to the co-hosts of yesterday's pitch event, because that was definitely a labor of love. Kevin and Angie, a little round of applause for both of you. Yay! And I know from many, many years of doing this, it takes a lot of work to make it look easy, and it's definitely not easy, but it was a wonderful experience for everyone, hopefully, and you all did a great job. I'm proud of all of you, and thank you so much for being here and being part of this moment. I have to say, as I mentioned earlier, you're part of the Solve for Tomorrow family. We treasure you. We have been thinking about you for a long time, and we will continue to do that. And hopefully, just hearing Daniela and seeing Daniela on stage is a great example of the fact that we are very much wanting to be in touch with you, to be able to support you in any way possible, and continue to solicit feedback and thoughts on how we can make this a better program every year. So for everyone, whether you're at home, at work, at school, watching the live stream, thank you so much for being with us during this time. It is, it is a momentous occasion for us to celebrate and conclude this year. So I appreciate all of you who are not here in person but have stuck with us through the program to make sure that we are truly honoring this year's winners, but really all the national finalists as well. And so congratulations again to all the winners. One more round of applause. They deserve lots of applause from all of us here. Thank you so much for being here for this event, and we hope to see you again next year. Thank you. Thanks.